Okay guys, so what we have here is my Keggle, and we're testing it out before National Homebrew Day tomorrow. I'm testing out the ball valve and my homemade dip tube. I just made that dip tube, so I want to test it out. I'm thinking about using this for the first time tomorrow, but we'll see. So I've got the hose connected. I'm going to open the ball valve. And it appears to be working pretty well. No leaks in the ball valve area. And water is flowing. Okay, so as you can see, the water is just above this copper tubing. And we're going to hang out for a minute and see what happens. And here we are. There's probably an inch between the copper pipe and the top of the water, and probably an inch left at the end of the dip tube. If you guys want a cheap dip tube, I think all of this cost me probably $5 or $6 at the most. I bought a $7 piece of rigid copper tubing, but I probably only used like 50 cents worth. Alright, so I basically went back and cut a little bit longer piece to go on here. So while this is apart, this is the coupler, obviously, and then this is a compression fitting, and then just a piece of straight copper tubing, and then I've got a 90-degree so that comes to just above the bottom of the keg, and this will be good for when I use hot bags, which I'm planning on doing tomorrow. So let me fill this back up and we'll do one last test. Once again, we are just below the copper pipe, so the dip tube is working. Alright, so we're a knuckle from the bottom, and as you can see, siphon is starting to lose, but it should get to the bottom. Look at that spider I just killed. So the siphon stopped just now as I was killing that spider, and we have all but a very few drops. So I'd call that a successful dip tube. And again, real easy, I'll put the parts in the description. I'll put the parts in the description, but basically this connection is a compression fitting. It's a Watts A324 rigid copper pipe, 90-degree elbow, rigid copper pipe down there.